could be like this to God. Tell neighbor, only if you can be a child. That's all the Lord is crying for. This is a new season, new opportunities, new happenings. But if you don't set your goals, you don't define your goals, you don't protect your goals, then you are setting goals for failure. We have the same number of hours, we breathe the same breath, we are forced and affected by the same external factors. Why is it that others are making it, others are not? It's because of the goals that we set and the goals that we did not set. This is a new season. Don't ever live your life without defining your goals. The man plans, but God executes. If there is no plan in your life, what must God execute? You have to be able to ask yourself relevant questions. What do I want? How do I get to what I want? What will it cost me? And how long? Because time waits for no one. Every day you wake up, you must have a goal. Why am I up today? If you cannot answer that, then you are of detriment to yourself. The society will influence you. You will end up living to please people. There are many people that I know, they've stopped being themselves, trying to compromise and sacrifice for what others want. Expectations, they always manage disappointment. When you know you and you know what you expect, then you can't be disappointed. But if you don't set your goals, you don't know your expectations, that's why we get disappointed, because our expectations are unrealistic. We want people's approval. We want people to carry us, even if they use us as crutches. We always like systems that don't work for us. As long as you are fishing in the same pond, the fish will not change. It's a new season. Change your life, change your association, change everything about you if you want to make it. All of us, we have an opportunity to succeed. But your goals are your mirror. Everything you do and everything you don't do, that is setting goals. The Lord plans, Pastor.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9.
Yes.
A man's heart plans his way, but it is the Lord who executes.
It is the Lord who executes. The context of that scripture, the purpose is more important than the plan. Now, I cannot set goals because I don't know my purpose. But if I knew my purpose, I will align my goals to talk to my purpose. The reason why we are failing, everything that you want, tell your neighbor, God is not aware. It's not in your purpose. Asking something that does not talk to your purpose. Can you imagine a rabbit asking God to swim if they can be the best swimmer? Their form and functionality is not designed for that purpose, but they can plan that they want to swim. But we all know the results. And God is a gentleman. He will not stop you from planning things that drive you away from your purpose because they look good. We are individuals who are wonderfully and beautifully and uniquely, we are unique in our making. So it is foolish of me to plan my goals with the spectacles of another person's life. I don't know whom they killed to be where they are. I'm looking at my purpose. I plan according to my purpose. It wouldn't make sense for someone who's married to plan to marry another person because it's not in the purpose. Doesn't make sense for an entrepreneur to go and want to work. It's not in their purpose. It don't make sense for an academic not to study but plan to graduate. It doesn't make sense. Our plan must be congruent to our purpose. And when you start talking about destiny, you must be cautious and monitor your decisions. Life is not a coincidence. It's the lack of planning, the lack of purpose that leads us to where we are. We have equal opportunity to be who we want to be, but some people are comfortable when they rely on others and not lead their lives because they're still looking for their purpose.
Proverbs 16, verse 9. A man's heart plans his way, but it is the Lord who executes.
Mm-hmm. It is the Lord who executes. Do you see that if you can evaluate and take stock of your life, you would not be talking the language of saying, why is this happening to me? Your language would change. You would be thanking God for what is happening to me to protect me. There is nothing that God has planned or that God has blessed that can be cursed. So if it doesn't happen, tell them, God is doing it for you for your own good, to protect you. But you can't speak my language when you don't understand your purpose. A purpose needs to be defined. Purpose, you need discipline. Purpose needs to be stated. A purpose needs to be clear. Now you go out there to society not knowing what you want. The friends, the family members, the people that we love. Hence, I'm saying, when you have a purpose, you know your expectations. When you know your expectations, you can control the disappointment. Because you don't expect things that are unrealistic from others. You set boundaries for yourself. But as long as you think people owe you, sometimes we don't get hurt because of what people say. It is who is saying it. Because you have not controlled your expectations. Now you are perpetually disappointed. I understand now. Everything that I have to choose, it must first be driven by purpose. Amen. Purpose precedes a plan. You can plan yourself to death, but God can save you when your purpose is bigger. We have doors here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 doors. All of them are used for exit and entrance. But which door you must use will be informed by the purpose. If I want to go to the bathroom, does not make sense. There's no rationale in me using this door because it's very far. It will take me longer. Now, many people are busy, but they're failing because they're using the wrong door for their purpose. Though it looks good, it serves purpose, it serves the same purpose. But if you understand, not every door that opens in front of you, you should use it. There are doors which are good for others, but not right for you. You have to be able to say no, because I know my purpose. Anyone who wants to give me an opportunity at 12 o'clock on Sunday, now when I have to be here, because I know my purpose. It's not in my plan. I will gladly say no, because I have to look at my purpose. What is my purpose in this marriage? What is my purpose in this company? I'm not money driven. What's my purpose? Sometimes we look at the profit, but God is looking at the prophet in you. Now, if you don't understand your purpose, you miss the grace. Pepo yandi, pepo yandi, pepo yandi, pepo yandi. You don't know the song? Pepo yandi, pepo yandi. My pepo yandi is to serve the Lord. My desire is to serve the Lord. Yes. My desire, my desire, my desire, my desire is to serve the Lord. That's the first purpose. Because the Lord in our lives, Pastor, works like a GPS. There are people who are lost in life. There are people who need direction. When they say they don't know their purpose, truly, it's because they've never been there. Now you can help somebody who's been there, but who forgot. The GPS will tell you, I want to go to town. If I don't know the address, even when I have the necessary tools, I will not be helped. Because I still need to tell the GPS where I want to go. And once I've put the address, the GPS can help me only if I follow instructions. When that woman is quiet on me, I should not interrogate and fiddle with the GPS. She'll only tell me when I'm 300 meters away, you are about to turn left or right. She only speaks when I reach the critical turns in my life. If it's straight, she's quiet. That's God for you. God speaks when we take critical turns in our lives. But if we don't understand our purpose, we even end up praying him out. Because we don't know his voice, even when he answers. Purpose is bigger than plan. I don't mind what you say you want to do. Look at your calling first before you make a choice. Look at your purpose. Doesn't matter what kind of a business, kind of a study, sector, industry. If it does not talk to your purpose, then it's not sustainable. People don't fail because they're failures. They're busy doing something that's out of their scope of work. Because they're looking at their eyes, their lives through other people's eyes. You have to get to a point where you say, I know who I am. The Lord will show me, Pastor, the way. Yes. I can't make decision when I don't have the information. If I don't have the information about my purpose, how can I even talk about my destiny? How can I project my life in decades? Sometimes information can be hidden from you to know who you really are. But when you know the man who knows everything, he reveals everything. He will show you the way and show you who you are. Not only in him, but the reason why we are breathing. I refuse to have a get-by mentality and wake up in the morning. I refuse mediocrity. I want my great-grandchildren who are unborn, when my name is mentioned, there must be significant change. That I may walk with you. The cry of my heart is to love you more. Yes, Pastor. To live with the touch of your hand, stronger each day. Lord, show me your way. want to choose. That I may walk with you. Show me the way. I put my trust in you. The cry of my heart is to love you more, to live with the touch of your hand, strong as day. Just show me a way. Whatever that I want to do, I must look at the purpose. Whatever decision I want to take, I must first ask myself, will I be able to live with the consequences? Decisions are very funny. When you take them, you are alone. But it's shocking how many people get affected, including our own children, because of the decisions we make. Now, from today, I want to live within the perfect plan, perfect purpose of God. May the Lord show me the way. Yes, Pastor.
Psalms 25, verse 4.
Yes.
Show me your ways, O Lord. Teach me your path. Verse 5. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. On you I will wait all the day.
There's like, show me
your ways.
Show me a way, Father.
Yes.
Unless if you have not reached a cul-de-sac where you know you are angry with yourself because of the decisions that you've made. And when you look at the output, you know the author. So we get bitter with the people around us because of the decision that is unchangeable. Now, if he shows you the way, how else can you miss it in life? People don't like where they are, but they are the perpetrators of the decision. You have the power to choose. But when the Lord shows you, he gets involved in critical terms. That's why when you choose a partner, you choose a business person, you must understand, will they stand the test of time when you turn the critical corners of life? You have to project your relationships into decades, not an immediate need. What you feel now, the devil is capitalizing on our feelings. There is the heart and there's the head. A lot of times the feelings are standing in the way of our heads. We choose because of what we feel. But we can't stand the consequences. Consequences come. Get to a point where you can tell the devil has got no hold over your feelings. Amen. Feelings are dangerous. My heart, my head, which one will I follow? Which one takes precedence? We have to understand the devil is not our sister or brother. He capitalizes on what we meditate on. Many of you, if not all of us, the first thing that's attacked, it's the mind, even when you know what the word is saying. Look, that's why every time people ask for people's heads, because he anoints your head with oil. They know when they've got your head. When they've got your head, there's no overflow, there's no anointing. Because that's where things happen, in the head. Something special about the brain. If you don't know how to control what you think, you don't know how to control how you feel, you'll be planning for failure, but it looks like a silver plate. Nobody wakes up and says, I want to fail. Tell neighbor, it's the goals that you set and the goals that you don't set. We have an equal opportunity to succeed. Any student that does not put an effort in their studies, you don't need to be bewitched, tell neighbor, to fail if you don't spend quality time. Anyone does not put effort in their marriage, you don't have to be caught cheating for you to destroy yourself. Every time you wake up in that WhatsApp, in that SMS, in that corner, you are setting goals for failure. It's just a matter of time. You don't have to be fired at work. Every time you go there, you play solitaire, you drink tea, you smoke up and down, nothing to show. You're setting goals. But we want to know, will you appreciate the outcomes? Given an opportunity, now we're practicing, we're recording on the November 19th. They can set goals. The opportunity is there. But if you don't come, whatever you tell them, everything about life, we set goals. All we know, others are coming. Remember, we were once 20. We missed opportunities of being great, some of us, because we thought the opportunity will follow us all forever. Now, when you reach a certain age, the young ones, the ones who are in matric, are coming. They always say the former and the latter. Which one is better, Pastor? Yes. It is a spiritual thing for the new one to take over from the old. That's why even spiritually, who we are, when we know Christ, the old must be taken over by the new. But the opposite is true. Because if you don't set goals to grow in spirit, you will not behave yourself towards your goal. We have contradicting beliefs. What we say and what we do, it's not congruent. I can't say I want to be a millionaire and not read Financial Man and watch Movango. I'm setting goals for failure. Can't talk about greatness when I cannot monitor my thoughts and decisions. Life is not a bag of roses. It's full of thorns, scorpions. And we all know the devil is here to kill, steal, and destroy. The question is, who? Are you the one? I don't think so. You must start changing the way you think, changing the way you live, because you have a destiny to protect. Yes. Setting goals need focus. You can't set your goals when you're not focused. The problem, you think people must do things for you without achieving certain things that you are supposed to do. No targets, there's always consequences. Life is like that. It's full of consequences. Anything you don't do that you are supposed to do, no one will do it for you. I wake up in the morning, I want to make it in life. What are the expectations? Can I control any type of disappointment? Firstly, I must define, I must have criteria. What is all about me? What makes me me? What makes me tick? I cannot change who I am for a relationship that's sick. Can't change who I am for a business partner. They have to understand, I am not handing over my life to you. I'm sharing a life with you. But what do I have to share when I don't know who I am? That's why others, they use others as crutches. As long as there's a benefit, they will support you. The day you stop giving those benefits, they'll be far from you. But when you know, I have to control expectations. There are things that other people, they won't do for me. When people get hurt, it's not even what they hear about them. What pains them, who said it? It's the people that they trust, people that they love. That's the pain. Because they have too much expectations. I have a purpose. I will protect my purpose. I will love my purpose. I'll define my purpose. I'll focus on my purpose. I have a life to live. I'm not going to keep on fighting until I miss the sources of victory. Because when you are fighting, even when the good is coming, you can't see that the Lord is doing something here. He's protecting you. It's not everything that happens to us that's bad. No. Sometimes you ask yourself, what is happening for me? Not what is not happening. What is happening for me at this point in time, Pastor? God is protecting me. God is leading me to another path. Something inside so strong, but you don't know it. We don't fail because we are failures. You can't take one instance in your life when things don't happen, then you say you are not good enough. It's not true. Maybe you are a rabbit who's trying to swim like a fish, and that is bringing frustration to you. Maybe you are an elephant who's looking at a tiger. Get into your form. Excel in your functionality. Focus. You don't owe